telling this thing.
Hey, we're live.
I was just saying it's bad that I have to tell Angela to stop saying the things she's saying because we're going live.
I mean, like I could have brought that on too, but I was just like, we're gonna be live. I can't say this on your channel.
So of course now everybody watching is like, we want to know.
I didn't know. They probably like, man. It's only you that tries to drive everyone's social security number out of them.
Oh, you mean Bexley?
No.
I mean,
okay. It's just Angela too.
I'm surprised she hasn't gotten on quets about Steve's rabies shots.
Thank you for reminding me.
He doesn't have them.
They don't. They're not a thing.
It would diminish his capabilities.
Anyway, if you're watching, welcome in.
Woo!
We got a good. We're in a good spot here, you all. Before we go, I do want to say one serious thing. Friend of mine, friends of mine, Clint and Jody Black of Pinnacle Entertainment, make Savage Worlds. Unfortunately, we lost Jody yesterday. She passed away. They had an honor walk that Pinnacle Entertainment was amazing enough to stream for everybody if you were able to catch it. But yeah, just throwing it out there, saying praying for him, for Clinton and the family, and she was a very sweet person, and will be missed. So yeah, love you, Clint, and love Jody, and yeah, that's about it. So on to other things that are not quite are not I was gonna say not quite as sad, but sometimes y'all do make me sad when you play D&D. I'm kidding. I'm teasing. Sort of.
I was about to say, like, maybe.
No, I am. Other than that, Summer Siege coming up, or actually, I think some of it has already gotten started. So, I'll be posting links here soon. Trying to talk a good friend of mine and doing an interview on our streaming on Twitch here and YouTube about Castles and Crusades and the Siege Engine, because he's been DMing and castle keeping for way longer than way longer. That's for longer than I have. I didn't want to be like, sorry, Hoyt.
You just call him old.
Shut up! I already apologized. You didn't have to call it out.
Make sure
so anyway, yeah. So we'll see what comes to that, because if you haven't checked out the Siege Engine and Castles Crusades and Amazing Adventures, you really need to. It's a lot of fun. It's AD&D light, no THACO, I promise, but it's really cool. We'll be showcasing that soon with Amazing Adventures, probably in the next month or so. We will not be streaming next week because it is the day of Mother's Day, and we decided to take that night off, because if I were to say, okay, I gotta get off the phone, I gotta run D&D, my mom would probably teleport to North Carolina and give me an earful, but not really. She'd just be like, go have fun, I don't understand what you're doing. But she bought me my DM shirt that has the D20 with the 1 on it, that says crap, and she sent it to me, and she's like, I think you'll like this. And then like 2 days later, I was like, hey, I wore my shirt, it's good, people loved it. She's like, great, I'm so glad. And then she said, can I ask a question? I was like, yeah. And she's like, why does your shirt say crap on it? I was like, because I have failed my family. Because 1 is the lowest roll you can get, and it's the worst possible outcome of rolling that die. And she goes, oh, okay. And that was it. I was like, you really don't watch anything I do. And that's fine, because she watched Stranger Things That was about her D&D. That's about the extent of her D&D knowledge.
So you bring up
But-
Stranger Things. My dad actually texted me not like a couple hours ago. Like, so is Stranger Things basically like a 10-year D&D like thing, and I'm like,
Oh,
Yeah.
the entire series is a D&D campaign.
yeah, and that's what I told him. I said they're actually like the bad guy in Stranger Things, same bad guy that we're fighting.
Same name.
Sorry, same. Well, okay, he doesn't know.
You need to text him after this session and correct yourself.
Oh. But he's like, oh, that is so cool. I'm like, I've been doing this for 2 years, Dad.
And also, not to get off the, we'll get started. In the 5th season, when they lay their map out, it's a D&D battle map. It's a square grid, and I was like, that's awesome. But yeah, anyway, D&D is awesome, and
Everything done.
the Lego movie. I love it.
Yes.
Yes. Did we try to summon Ronnie's mom?
No,
Well,
bro,
One
she
of
doesn't even know
us.
what Twitch
One of
is.
us.
just like spin and circle 3 times and like say
She
her
knows
name into the
YouTube.
mirror. Like
She
it works on
No.
everybody. Right?
she doesn't even watch YouTube.
Well, I mean, she at least knows of YouTube.
Maybe she knows I send her links and she clicks them on her phone. That's about
Fair.
it. Like, my dad knows the streaming services because that's what he does while she watches things like Wheel of Fortune and The Floor. He'll just pull out an iPad and start watching it. So, but yeah. Anyway, let's get started. That was weird. That was a real big rabbit trail. Last time that you all played, that we were all together, you have been transported to the realm of Kryn. You know that the general direction of where the rod piece is supposed to be located, but it was not there because when you got to the large dying, like the massive gargantuan dying tree that you got to, that was pointing at, and discovered it was inhabited by a treant with his spider guardians, and also inhabited underneath by a dryad. That it's not there anymore. You met your friend Riffle, the Kinder werewolf. Now that you know that, and he let you know that some minions of Lord Soft came and took the artifact, as he called it, that you're looking for, and stored it in Three Moons Vault. He would help you get in if you helped him rescue the Blue Fire Wardens, his group. To which you went and faced down a giant monster that none of you had ever seen before, that he called the Borthak. Were able to distract it long enough for the Blue Fire Wardens to run, and you all followed in suit. And by the time you got to safety, their leader stepped forward to thank you, who was now appeared as a werewolf out of at first, and is now back in her human form.
And Zin did 3 checks to make sure, insight checks.
Zen does all the insight checks. He doesn't trust me for anything.
Which, to be fair, we all, at least I, always forget about it as well. So I'm grateful.
Pardon me, real quick. Argentia stepped forward to thank you, then locked eyes with your all's companion Bexley and asked, "Is that you, Bryla?" And that's where we're going to start. Once again, Argentia looks at Bexley and steps forward and says, "Bryla? Where have you been? Is that... It can't..."
I have... My name's Bex. sorry, I'm not who you think I am.
You look just like wings and everything. And then you see her sniff the air in your general direction again. And she's like, she looks at you and goes, "No, I'm pretty sure you're just like her."
Again, I've never heard this name.
And then you see all there are several out of the 5 that are surrounding her. 3 of them begin to whisper to one another of the Blue Fire Wardens. And she looks back at them and she says, "Are you sure?"
That I'm Bexley. Or my name's Bexley.
And then she looks at each one of you all, the rest of. How long have you known this person?
2 years? I don't know. I don't do time that well.
I've known them for 3 years.
Ish.
May I offer you a lozenge?
That was me.
I didn't know. I was looking at audio. I just heard the.
That was actually me.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Sorry. She says, "We'll discuss further later. But for now, we're going to invite you to stay at our camp if you need a place to rest." Vorthak is a mighty creature, and you all fought bravely, valiantly. But it was wise to bring the fruit, because as you probably, I've never seen you all before, and each of you don't seem to be from. And she just looks at you oddly. Whether you're familiar with the Borthak or not, he was getting his second wind. So, well done. Vexed right now. So, I appear to know your name. My name is Argentia Skywright. I guess you would call me the leader of the group of the Blue Fire Wardens. Riffle. He looks up. He goes, "Yeah, yes, ma'am." And she smiles a bit. And she goes, How much did you tell them?" It's like, "Just what they need to know." She looks and says, "So everything, okay. Well, please, come back with us to our camp. Share a cup of wine with us, maybe some food. Rest. Then you can explain your travels and why you're here in this area, and we'll try to figure out a little more about you, Bexley." And she looks at Robin, says, Is this your only form?"
Well, I mean, I can change my form, but we have no idea what will happen. Last time I tried to use magic, I fell flat on my face. So, and then I couldn't move. And then I could. And then I think the last time I actually used this hiding one, I was floating in the air for a little bit.
Don't forget the glowing mustache.
Oh, yes. Oh, and I think I remembered too, wasn't I like sneezing glitter for like a full minute all over Tasha? Maybe that's why she hates me. I don't know. That did
She
all
just kind of
happen.
gives you, yeah, oh yeah. She just kind of gives you all the strangest look. Well, interesting friends you found, Riffle, but fine fighters nonetheless. What's your name? And she continues looking at Robin.
I'm Robin.
Robin.
Well, curious Robin.
And she looks at Quetz. And you.
And what? And I have favorites. All of them.
We're dating, I can assure you that's accurate.
Oh. Well,
Oh.
wonderful. And you. And she looks at Ren.
Just like, Ren.
And
That's it.
last but not least, Zen. Well, not last. Zen, you are muted.
Sorry about that. Name's Zen.
And then she looks back at Belle, and he's like, Belle.
Does she react at all to the nightmare? That
No.
is still here. Okay, cool.
She will look at you because honestly, it's not in my notes because I forgot to write down you were on a nightmare. But she looks at you and says, "It's interesting
I'm s-
choice."
I'm
Huh?
still polymorph. I never
Oh,
turned
yeah.
that off.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks
Oh,
to
God.
2024 Druid, I
Oh.
can speak to you.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
you showed up as is, so you know.
Oh, that makes
um,
sense then. The furry cat is dating the furry ape.
Yeah,
Oh no, I went with the giant lizard form, like from Rampage.
Oh, that's right.
thing.
Mm-hmm. So never mind. I mean, why not? The cat
It's the
dating the
only
lizard.
kaiju.
And the spoon,
Also,
the spoon.
just for you all to know that Riffle did explain to you that who the Blue Fire Wardens are. Did he not?
He did.
Okay. Excuse me, I'm trying not to cough everywhere. I'm gonna have to mute myself here in a second. That's why I'm. Excuse me.
All good.
Gosh. Don't know what's going on with that, but we'll figure it out. Also, the weather has been up and down here forever. Or for
We're
this
living
entire
Katy
week,
Perry
it feels
song.
like.
Awful.
Yeah,
I'm
guys,
gonna
hear you.
admit that I am not familiar with that song.
I'm hot, then I'm cold. I'm yes, then
Oh.
I'm no. And then I'm out. What I call my husband. Why I call my husband Katy Perry.
Okay.
Because he's always hot and cold. He's never
Hot and
comfortable.
cold.
It's one. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
what swing one way or the other, and like in turn, like temperature.
So, okay. Sorry, let me get back into the thing here. And he looks at just looking at you all.
Oh. We can't hear you, Ronnie. Or at least I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've gone.
I muted
muted.
myself to cough, and I forgot to unmute myself. So, just to let you know, a talking lizard and everything would not. I mean, like you watch them turn into werewolves, so that's not anything. It's old hat basically for you would get that. She says, "Well, that's an interesting choice of steed you."
Gets me where I need to go.
As it does Lord Saw that time.
Good to know.
Are you all... I will ask this once. Riffle, I trust him, but sometimes he overlooks it. So you all, in any form or fashion, in league with Lord Saul?
No. As far as I'm aware, the first any of us have heard of this Lord Soft was today.
Yes. But hours ago.
Can I roll a history
what?
check?
An insight check for me on her, since
Yeah.
I'm now paranoid. Just
Sure.
be on the safe side. Oop. I don't even know where that dice went. Let me actually roll the dice box.
I have a 27 on history on Saul.
Jeez.
Ooh. I have a 25 in insight.
She what exactly insight what was the
Thank you. I should clarify. Insight in
Yeah.
terms of she mentioned the BBEG for her area here, and to see if there's
Mhm.
any inclination as to does she have a connection other to that individual other than being against them.
Okay.
Essentially, any tell any tell of
Like a
Oh.
personal connection with them?
yeah, in terms
Okay.
of potential
Is Lord
betrayal.
Soft her ex-fiance?
Oh.
Yes.
No,
Ouch.
you can say that I'll say this. You can tell that even at the mention of the name, since you rolled what was it, a 20 what? On
27.
insight?
Oh, insight 25.
Yeah, 25. 27 on history. With a 25, I automatically just assume it's over 20 with Robin on any roll, just about. But with a 25, you can actually pick up on the other wardens, and it's not it's personal, but not. They take it personally. We'll say that, as in they are just trying to do right by the land and do right by the people here, and that he is just basically a despot or somebody they're fighting against. There's no like interpersonal relationship. There's no signs of betrayal or anything like that. Just that they do not like him at all.
Okay.
History. So go ahead and roll a straight intelligence check for me there, Bexley. On top of that history check.
Nine.
And it was on Lord Soth. Like you could name a number of people that would match the description and the way they talk about him of just pieces of crap throughout history and through there is you with a 9 on intelligence. We'll say this. I just realized I was muted again. I'm going to have to switch this. With a 9 on intelligence, I'm just going to say this. You have a laundry list of people that are just absolute pieces of crap, like they believe that he is. That anything that they've said about him, you could say, "Oh, that sounds like this person that that I've heard of." But the name Lord Soth doesn't really ring a bell right now, or well, like with you, I'll say that. It is. I'll say this. It brings back a cross between deja vu and I've heard this story before. Kind of like it could be familiar, but it could just be a number of things I've heard from contacts or anything like that.
Ooh, we went Western apparently. I don't know why this is in the regular D&D stuff, but
I like it.
I like it.
what is it? We're playing Angela's favorite, the Westworld now.
Gotcha.
With that, she says, "Well, I believe you. Let us retire to our camp." And then she kind of spins on her heel and says, "Follow me." And the other blue fire wardens, one of them gives Robin a clap on the shoulder, and a "come on," and they continue walking behind her. And Riffle just goes, "Well, if you're coming, come on," and just starts walking.
Are we heading back toward the cave where they were?
No, you're heading towards their camp. They're going far away, like as far away as they can from the Borthak right now.
I mean, Zen led it on a good wild goose chase. They could go back if they wanted to, I'm sure.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Okay.
Well, actually, Lizard quits. Do you need me to drag you behind on to do some floating as I just pull you along? Because one, that actually just sounds really fun to see a giant lizard person being floating and dragged behind the flying broom. But up to you.
I mean, I can. If we're all just walking, I don't think
Okay.
that there's a need. Unless the druids are all like transforming,
No,
and they're like
just howling at the moon and
Transformers.
running.
transform and roll out, like yeah.
No,
But
they're
I'll walk in.
they're keeping a steady pace, but it's a hike. They're just walking.
Yeah.
After a little bit of walking, you come to a bit of a clearing, and they have a few tents and a camp place where they one of them goes over and pulls out flint and steel and starts making a campfire. And you can see that the campfire is in a dugout spot, and to keep the flame low, the light low.
We lost
But
Mikey.
he
Okay.
froze.
Oh, okay, never mind. You're good. I was like, wait, did we lose him completely? But you can still hear us, so never mind.
And she walks. There are several cut logs and things set up for people to sit around the fire. And she goes, "Have a seat. We'll pull out some wine skins and share a few stories. And then we'll figure out what Riffle promised you for help." And he just kind of like shrugs and grins and runs over to his tent, pulls out two wine skins, or a tent, and they produce some smaller wooden cups and gives one to everybody. And one, Riffle kind of looks at Quetz and goes, looks at the cup, looks at you, and looks at the cup, and looks back at you and goes,
I'll transform back down to normal size, and as I do, I'll shout, take the cup, and in druidic, I'll say, "Sorry about your Cairn stones. They were really pretty."
He's just going to look at you and go, "Bless you."
I'll take the drink.
Okay. And he's like, "I don't know what that meant, but okay." And he
The
pours.
stones I destroyed.
Oh, we didn't. That's fine. I mean, they went to good use. And he goes around, pours wine in each of your cups. And actually, yours is like a little bit of like a tumbler that you have to hold with both hands. Because you're not this big, you're still about 2 feet tall. But and then I keep wanting to call her Argenta, but that's not it. Argentia sits down and kind of settles in on a log and looks and goes, "So, a little bit about what happened." What did Riffle tell you?
You tried to kill Lord Soft. Your plan didn't work, and you ran back to that cave. And then whatever that thing was came along.
Well, he was partially correct, and he just kind of was like, we weren't solely there for killing Soft. Um, that would have been a very pleasant outcome of said mission. Soth doesn't reside in the Three Moons Vault. He stormed the Three Moons Vault to retrieve the artifact that was stolen from the tree that Riffle was at, that you all apparently got the fruit from. As you saw, the land is suffering from that particular tree especially, is suffering from not having that artifact there. Now, on top of that artifact bringing supernatural life to that tree, we got word that it's being used to further Soth's plans at Three Moons Vault. Now, shortly after the soldiers seized that artifact from the Palon tree, we did assault the Three Moons Vault. The men have taken the creative license to call it the Night of Blue Fire. We found out that Termini, a renegade mage from the mages of High Sorcery's Order. Mages of High Sorcery's Order, the Red Rogues. A rogue Red Rogue somehow knew we were attacking. They used powerful lunar magic to create a shroud of red moonlight around the vault. Now, each of us cannot go in there. This music is really, 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 really happy for this. It's funny. We had things growling in the background, and all I can see is hobbits being attacked in the background right now. David, you are not coming through.
I mean, no, it was coming through. It was just sounded like it was.
I was like, was that a voice changer or?
It was like know what that was.
It was coming out of a demon's cloaca or something.
I thought that was part of the music, and then I realized that was David talking.
I didn't even hear anything, but I have my music turned down.
Hold on.
Nope.
I'm going to let her continue on with her story while you're fixing that. As you may have seen, each of us in the order are lycanthropes, or more commonly called as werewolves. And any werewolf or any lycanthrope that steps into the moonlight, they lose control of our power. And thus, we succumb to a raw, animalistic instinct. And that makes us easier to manipulate and trap. Now, we found that we think through several sources, we think that the red moonlight magic is from a lunar dragon named Oryx. Oryx must have taught Termini the ritual to make a wall of that moonlight permanent, because that's the goal that seems to be set forth. And that's why she needs the artifact. But as she's focusing on this ritual, there are magical barriers that surround her and the vault and the ritual components. One of which is that artifact that came out of the tree. Now, I can only deduce by meeting Riffle, you were either in the tree or near the tree? Are you in the search of this particular artifact?
I'm gonna look at Riffle.
Mm-hmm.
How are they reacting to it being told to us that they went there to steal this artifact that we are now here for? And he didn't tell us that before.
Do we know it's the same artifact though?
Kind of like
They
a
said that
kid.
there's a lot of stuff in the vault.
They specifically said they're after this specific artifact that was taken from the tree.
And the rod piece that is in your possession led you to the tree. Like a kid with his hand caught in the cookie jar a little bit. Nothing like he's just kind of like, what are you gonna do? Told you it was in the vault. You know, I'll get you to the vault.
The funny thing is, I remember him specifically saying, "I'll help you get this item from the vault." At least I'm pretty sure. By the way,
He did.
Robin,
Mhm.
for let's say this in
Yeah.
canon, because I was focusing on all this audio thing that just
Yeah.
randomly popped up. I didn't hear most of that until I fixed the issue. So Robin's off because he saw a butterfly and just came back.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, because I like, oh, what's going on? Yeah, exactly like a cat.
So, is this the artifact that are you seeking this artifact as well?
We are.
Well, there must be a way to disrupt the ritual. So, if you are willing, go into Three Moons Vault. You would be able to disrupt the ritual by seizing that artifact. Now, as far as we're concerned, you can take the artifact with you. Nature will take its course with the tree. The only thing the artifact did for the tree was speed it up and make it bear fruit in an off season. And honestly, that's a little unnatural. So, whether it's here or not, we don't care. What we do care about is what it's being used for. Anything that's being used to further Lord Soth's plans must go. So, Riffle, he's like, yeah, what did you promise? Get him into the vault. Then he will do so. And once he does, I encourage you, I beseech you, to find and rescue Valandar. He's our true leader, and he is imprisoned. He would be the one to know how to truly stop the ritual. Terramini is powerful, but not so powerful that there isn't a chance to stop this.
Is he also a werewolf that will be, as you said, out of control
Yes.
while inside this barrier?
All of us in the wardens are like this. So yes. If Valandar is stuck in his wolf form, or a hybrid form as you saw me and Riffle, you're going to have to fight him. You're going to have to bring him close to death before he'll return to his true form, which is human. But then, once he's back to his true form, be able to reason with him and tell him that we sent him. He will help. He hates Soth and what he's done to this land more than we do.
You spell his name?
VAL. Notes. Where'd the notes go? VALENDAR. Valendar. So, we'll share a drink with you. Share food. May rest here. Tomorrow morning, Riffle will take you to the vault. Deal?
I'll raise the mug. Unless anyone else has an objection or wants to roll insight.
I will let you know that Riffle can only go so far. He'll get you within at least 2 miles of the vault. He can go no further. Because that's how far out these barriers stand.
Do you have plans of the vaults or like a blueprints? If you've been there before?
Never been there
Map of the
before.
sewers.
That's a really good question. Riffle, I like that. The reason I'm surprised is because you all are like locked in, right? I mean, not that you aren't normally, but I was like, dang, okay. Riffle will go, I know a way in. I don't have any plans of the actual vault, but I know it's a goat path. It's a goat path. It'll get you there, and it'll be a secret entrance in. A side entrance. It'll get you in, okay?
I
I've
don't
used
think that's
worse
an
ways to
issue.
sneak into a place.
Yeah, and like most of us can fly or hover or do something, so I mean that generally should not be too much of an issue.
I also don't want to get lost inside this place.
From what I understand, it'll be pretty straightforward when you get in.
Like one hallway, go down the sign, vault this way.
No, there's no signs, but there is a distinct hallways, and I mean it's just a kind of a fortress that you're going to go into. That it's big, it's pretty open air, and you'll be okay.
I don't think we have a choice.
He says,
It looks like we're gonna figure this out as we go.
Jet has just got her head in her hand. She's like, oh. What he's getting at is we don't have any plans for the vault. We can get you there, but we have no way of telling you how to get around. You'll be going in
What?
kind of blind, but you're adventurers, correct?
I was honestly about to say, when is that any different from every other day of our existence at this point?
Telepathically, I say, no wonder they failed.
I'll just start just kind of hold back a laugh, I guess, and just like.
Mm-hmm.
Christy, give yourself a point of inspiration for catching on to that.
I already have one, but thank you.
Okay.
You said that this is. You know what else is in the vault besides the artifact?
The only thing that we know in the vault is that one artifact, because they just recently stole it. But you remove one component and the spell fails. Trust me, that we do know.
That I know very well.
If it if it weren't important, if it wasn't of the utmost need for this ritual, they wouldn't have sent the soldiers to retreat.
can I make some kind of arcana or something? Arcana or history or something check? Because they made it sound originally like the artifact was amplifying the ritual. And then they also said that we need to get out Valandar because he's the only one that would know how to actually stop it.
Make a insight check. I guess that was on me for not explaining it. I will do it this way.
29.
29. Judging from what she said, I guess you could glean from the information that um, he would probably know where the actual artifact is.
Oh.
And he could lead you to that to take. And removing that artifact, removing what you all believe to be now the rod piece, it would stop the ritual cult. But you need Valandar to help figure out what it is. And if there's any special, way you have to remove it, or is there another like a spell that you have to cast to release it, anything like that. If there's any extra steps, he would know. But taking the rod piece or artifact, or is going to stop it. But you need his help to be able to locate it and know exactly how to stop that ritual. So she says, "Well, in that case, food on the fire, wine in your cups, relax. Tomorrow's going to be a big day for you. May the gods be with you." She gets up, stretches a little bit, and she goes, "Bexley, a word."
I don't know why they got me. Sorry.
And she walks off the fire, where you all are. So, you've never ever heard the name Bryla.
No, not.
Your looks, your who you are, you're the mirror image of her. Even down to her. It just confuses me because there was a member of the wardens that was dear to us all. A ferocious fighter was also fairykin by the name of Bryla. And we lost her.
Very sorry for your loss. She sounds like she meant a lot to you guys.
Well, she did. I viewed her as I trained her. I helped her discover who she truly is because she is just like us. She's alike. You, gods, you remind me so much of.
I will take that as a compliment, but I am definitely not a lichen.
And don't take this in an odd manner, but even down to your smell. Because, being who we are, we have a heightened sense. We have heightened sense. You even smell like, look like her, you sound like her.
Like, it's been a rough few days. I'm sorry. I haven't really had a chance to. So, I'm sorry.
I don't understand what you're saying by that, but
Well, I mean,
that was mostly
if
DM.
Well, I mean, if I smell, I'm sorry. I'm.
No, who you are. And she just stares at you for a moment. Viola was taken from us, and we've not seen her since. Years ago.
Oh. That's terrible.
It feels like I've aged since then, but you're exactly what she looked like when she was taken. I want to try something, she says. If you will permit me, come see me when the moon is high in the air.
Okay.
We have some time. But if you truly aren't her, this isn't some sort of spell or something, trickery, we'll find out. Now, let's rejoin your companions.
That sounds great.
And she walks off towards the fire. Each
Oh,
of you are. Oh, go ahead.
So I'm gonna kind of hold back and go, later happening. Any insight? Any thoughts? I have no idea what's happening right now. Should I be worried that this person's not a good person, or I don't, I don't wanna, I don't. Just any insight would be great. When you get a chance, I know you're busy. Hey, thanks. Like I kind of follow behind, waiting, see if I get some sort of feeling or whatever as I go back and join the group.
Um, as she walks up, each of you are handed a small wooden plate, or well, I wouldn't say small, but it's travel, you know, that they pack with them. It has uh, what looks to be like venison, roasted venison on the fire, and bread, and each of that has a hunk of cheese that has been broken off, put on the plate. And she goes, "It's meager, it's small, but it's what we have. Please eat and to your fill. If you have any questions, as you're resting, now would be the time. It's a little before sundown. We'll rest, and then you can begin your assault in the morning." And she sits down and she begins just taking handfuls of, like eating from the plate with her hands.
I was able to speak with the dryad of the tree.
Mm-hmm.
While I was able to apply some healing to the grove, tree, and dryad themselves, they're not beyond saving.
That's why you must be attuned with nature, because that is very true. That's why we say it matters not if the artifact comes back. Nature will take its course, whether the tree dies or regains its life again. Nature will take its course. But yes, they are able to be healed. Uh, We could even possibly tend to it for a bit if she lets us. She was a bit corrupted, as you probably saw. We don't know if it was the removal of the artifact or the artifact itself that was taken from the tree that corrupted her, but she was always a bit testy. but she
She
never
has a big
outright.
duty.
Yes, I mean we never actually opposed her for anything unless she was just outright attacking anyone. But she hasn't done that. Not not lately. Not even when they took the artifact. Did she try to harm you all?
No, she could have. She didn't want to. And
Good.
while she does want to protect the tree and the grove, she may need some distance for a time. But she'll still need your aid.
Distance she'll get, and aid she can receive, as long as she
And
allows us.
and there's a treant there who's living above her.
Mm, yes.
Also very friendly.
Very friendly. I've
Well,
never heard him described as friendly.
relatively speaking. And above table, if we have time, I would love to go back and cast some extra spells on that treant dude.
Rosentar is his name.
Rosentar?
Yes, I
That's a
would
dope
keep
name.
my distance from Rosentar. I'm really shocked to hear you say that he was friendly. Usually he just throws rocks at.
Oh, yeah, he did that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He just
And then he did it.
he valued his life a little more than being ornery.
That sounds like Rosentar. But he does have, if you'll pardon the pun, he does have roots in the community around. And he does have friends that will, well, I say friends, but he does have those that will come serve him. So I would
With
leave
the
him be
spiders?
for now. Yes. I take it you met a few of them as well.
We did.
Are they dead?
They are.
Good. There are more.
So,
There's always. Well,
shit.
yeah. And you see a collective shiver go through the wardens too. Ugh.
Yeah.
Nobody likes spiders. Well,
Okay.
must be brave, wise. A lot of you must be brave, wise, or very
Foolish,
charming,
you can say it.
foolish, charming, whatever to leave the tree intact for the most part, but well done nonetheless. So it's not every day that they have callers, they have company. Rosentar being in the tree or around the tree is a little unheard of, but he does make his home in that area. So if he were there when you went back, I would be very, very. So I wouldn't be very, very surprised. I would be a little surprised, but I would say the corruption is what drew him to the tree. So once that starts healing, he'll find other places. So he could be, as you say, ornery. We've tried. He's a bit of a dick.
Yep.
I mean, he is
So-
wood, so.
Yeah. Big knob.
mm.
Yes. Boo, both of you. So, as the night continues on, they regale you with stories of how they have fought Lord Soft, the Death Knights in the past. Some of their campaigns very successful. Some they got out with the skin of their teeth, such as the Night of Blue Fire. But it sounds like Kryn is an ever has been in a war with Soft for some time. As it continues on, dusk. Go ahead.
I was just making sure before it gets too much later.
Go ahead.
And thieves can't at least probably scare the shit out of Ren since nobody noticed I disappeared. I rolled a 38, by the way, still.
That's true. Yeah.
And only to Ren do I say in thieves can't. We'll want to follow Bexley quiet night. Be on the safe side. And that's it. You Bexley, you
I
have no
don't see
idea.
that.
I love a good
Nope.
I love a good midnight jaunt.
You don't speak thieves can't, and
Yes, I do.
You do? Oh, well then I would have
Learn-
probably.
She learned together.
I
Y'all learned
Yeah.
together.
Yeah,
responding
you and
to
I
messages.
Pretty sure there's
together.
only
You're
one
right,
person
yep.
in here that doesn't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it would be up. Okay. Well, anyway, I still would have said it in thieves can't at least quietly as possible, directly next to Ren, like to the point of like almost like next
So,
to her freaking ear, whispering,
if
so
you're
nobody else can hear.
if you're doing that,
Jump.
then roll another stealth check
Absolutely.
to see if anybody's passive perception picks up on it.
Should just keep my calculator up.
I don't think any of us have a passive to catch it.
You never know. That natural one could have been rolled.
33.
No, it wasn't at
Yeah,
all.
nah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Even if natural one, even with my boots that I have, I still have advantage. So it's unless I get a double nat one, which is
Yeah.
possible. I've gotten that before.
I have two.
I mean,
Well, I
it
will
was
say
real
this,
close.
I know
Like,
your all's
have the
characters well
32
enough.
passive perception.
You do not have 32 passive perception.
Oh my
'cause
gosh, it was a joke.
If I may continue as your DM, I was about
Bring
to say
it.
I know your characters well enough. Shut up. I know your characters well enough that nobody has that high of a. Some of you all have very high passive perception. Nobody has. So Ren, secret has been passed after you sitting there eating and drinking wine. A voice comes out of nowhere, and thieves can't right next to your ear and goes, "Hey, Ren." Ah!
I would like to say that I do yelp or jump at least
Yeah.
because who wouldn't?
Right.
Does anyone notice something, or are we just like, consider?
You would at that point I mean, like, I don't think it would much of anybody's concern because just just jolt up because y'all did just fight a giant tree and spiders and everything else. So
Yeah, but
By
we
the way-
fought spiders before.
For the
Sorry.
lull, I also roll stealth again to pull a Homer Simpson. And
It's-
just like into the just like hey Ren, and then just into the bushes again. And I rolled much lower that time. I only rolled a 9, so I got a 28.
28 still beats everybody's passive.
Hmm.
Okay. As night goes on, and like I said, you all are being regaled in tales, and some of them laughing, some of them humorous, some of them exciting, some of them sad. They tell you of wardens they have lost in the past. Lord Soth, from all intents and purposes, is not somebody that is to be trifled with, from what you get. And she looks around and says, "So, I already can tell that none of you are truly from. Have you any idea who Lord Soth is?"
No. At least I don't.
Only what you've told us.
Lord Soth. Lord Soth is a death. Pardon. Is the Death Knight. Black plate armor, red eyes staring out the slit in the helmet. He is death incarnate. He has plagued us for ever. He's a fallen knight of Solomnia. not much. I don't know much about his history or how he became how he is, but there are stories of him losing a loved one. But the Knights of Solemnia is the highest rank. Knight of the Rose is the highest rank that he held with those knights. So if you see a set of armor, looks charred and black, with a now blackened rose on it, you're in for a bad time, I can tell you that. The thing about the Three Moons Vault, you may encounter other Death Knights. Those are his soldiers. Whether he ever shows his face in the vault or not is truly unknown, but I highly doubt it. He never really leaves his tower, ruling with an iron fist and only showing his face, well, his helm, when he feels that is truly necessary. What you will discover about Lord Soth is that while he is evil, he is noble. He will never strike you from behind. He wants you to see him coming. And if you see him coming, be prepared for the fight of your life. I do not envy the task that you have at hand, obviously, because we tried it once and failed. Catastrophic. But Valandar will help you as much as he can. If Valandar is stuck in either form other than human, she reaches behind her cloak, pulls out a scroll. She says, "Use this. It will aid you."
I'll take it.
Now, she'll hand it to Quetz.
Do I need to make a roll to identify it?
Nope, you would be familiar with it. It is a scroll of Moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
Fight furiously, because he will as well. Don't kill him. Rescue him. Bring him back to us. Defeat Terramine. Stop this ritual. Please. And if the artifact is the one you seek, have it. Take it far from this land. We don't wish to see it any longer. So, with that, get some rest. I will see you in the morning. And she looks at Bexley and says, "Don't forget our talk." And stands and walks away from the fire. At that point, Riffle just looks around and goes, "Well, got a bit of a walk tomorrow, so night." Just kind of scurries off to a tent. And as you all are walking around, a few of the wardens take positions on the outside, on the other side of the camp, and begin patrolling a little bit, just keeping an eye out. They are the watch for the night. You all do not need to take watch when you rest because they are taking shifts of watch. And they have made that apparent by just automatically going to their posts. A few of them bid you a good night with a nod, and a few of them down their cup even more. And as you watch, there's a dwarf among them who stands and kind of wobbles a little and goes, "Ugh, yeah, bedtime," and just kind of walks off, grumbling. And they all go into their tents as the sun is setting. This is time that you all, if you have any questions or need to make any plans, preparations, this is for you all.
Um, the dryad tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Didn't she say that other magical items could help, even if it's not the artifact? Isn't that why we gave her one? So if there's other stuff in the vault, maybe it'll help the tree, right?
There are other ways. Yes, if she were on her own, probably.
Sounds like the tree is a life source, so that's good to know that we'll be able to help no matter what. I know we can't leave the artifact because, we kind of need it to save the world and stuff, or save the realms and stuff, so.
I think that's fair, Miss Laura. We can find something, I'm sure.
Turn looking.
What was that about you and Argentia over there having a chat later? Anything we need to be made aware of?
What you would only know of is she's referencing the talk they had when they walked off.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
like
figured.
this is then asking like, what is she talking about? About them
Oh.
having a chat later.
No, she didn't say
No.
that.
Yes, she did.
She just said, "Don't forget about the
Oh,
talk
yeah.
that we." Whether to you it would be the one that they had, because you know nothing
Yeah.
about the talk later,
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
I
that's
heard
what
it
he's
as,
saying.
because you weren't listening in. That she took you all.
just, from
No,
my
Zen
end, what I
was
thought.
asking. Yeah, go ahead. Dude.
Sorry, what I think with the confusion, because I heard at least her say, don't forget about our talk earlier, or what we talked about earlier, and then Zen, are you asking, or Paris, are you asking?
No, I'm
About that.
asking
I think
what
Zen
I'm just
is
asking
asking
what they talk was
Bethwood.
about. If
Right.
What did
it's
they
something
talk
Oh,
we
about when
should
they
okay.
know
went off
about.
alone?
Yeah.
It's nothing. I feel really bad for her. She says that I remind her of somebody that was in the wardens that they lost, and sounded like she cared a lot about her, but she said I just reminded her a lot of her, and yeah, she thought I was her, but I have no idea who this person is or anything. So, but no,
Sure, you're not her.
how could I be?
How much of your past do you remember?
I mean, that's a fair question, but you would think I'd have some recollection of, or feeling, or anything of being somebody different. But
Pretty sure that's exactly what amnesia is.
that's me.
Maybe she just has a twin sister.
Robin, you
she
wanna
never
take
knew
this one?
about.
I mean, that's a fair thing. If I don't know a lot about my past, then I could have a sister or a twin sister out there. Who knows? I mean, how many of us have random relatives that we don't know about popping up, or fiancés popping up out of nowhere?
Ancestry.com.
I don't know
But-
any of my
Just-
blood relatives.
See?
And to be fair, absolutely fair. To answer your question, Zin, I am very, very good with the physical, but if I was good at the healing the mental side, honestly, let's be honest, I would be the first one to heal myself. So I am not probably the best one to ask about that. Physical ailments, I can help.
There.
Honestly, I think she's hoping I'm this person, or this Bryla. She sounded very hurt that she was no longer with him. So honestly, it sounds and feels more like she's hoping I'm her. For closure, maybe? I don't know. Oh.
All right. Well, just don't let your need to help everyone end up getting you into trouble with this woman.
Oh,
If you're not her, put your foot down and make sure she knows it.
Don't try to let them keep you.
let them keep me.
They think that you're this person or seem like you're really similar to this Bryla. Maybe they tried to recruit you to replace her.
I mean, I can't replace somebody that I'm not, so. And plus, you guys are stuck with me. There's really not much y'all can do about it. You know you'd miss me if I was gone.
We are very similar to a no-kill shelter, I feel. That's okay, we all just kind of came together and then it's just like, yeah.
It was you. You were the one bringing
Yeah.
them in.
Well, then it still stands. You haven't killed me
You
yet
showed up
directly.
one day and then you brought in these two over time.
It's more of a Christopher Robin situation. I'm gonna start casting a ritual spell after we do this.
Remove amnesia.
Oh no, I don't have a spell for that. But I'll do Druid Grove, animate 4 of the hardier looking trees in the area, command them to all come nearby, like just like a bunch of tree beards hanging out. Then I'll have some vines grow between them to make a hammock in the middle of 4 of them, and just give them a simple command: protect us, camp. Maybe have a little gentle breeze sway the hammock.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
actually really, really nice.
yeah, and when Robin gets up there to get on the cat tree, I'll be like, "Can you teach me thieves' camp? I'll teach you primordial. That way you and Jimmy can have conversations. You remember Jimmy, right?"
Oh, good bush.
Oh, yes, yes!
Oh,
I
no.
forgot. I almost forgot about him because we all have houses in Neverwinter.
Mm-hmm.
Forgot about that.
By the time we get back in invasive species, like,
That's the NPC I should have made disappear.
oh no. It's still
I mean, there's still time. We haven't gone
Yeah,
back yet.
I'm
I'm
kidding.
not gonna. I'll cry, but only for this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, since I've got this nightmare for what, another 20 hours?
With time to a tree.
Nah. He'll what? Sit down, lie down. I'll lay against its side, put my back against its side, and go into my trance. I get this thing once a week. I'm not giving it up after just 4 hours.
Yep. Anybody else?
Well, I think Robin and I are gonna lay down and pretend and just wait for Bexley to leave. And then stealth and follow her.
Yep.
We do it from a place of love.
You do it from a place of being nosy.
I don't
Absolutely.
say anything when Robin sleeps up.
I haven't gone anywhere.
I like to give him his space because gotta have little adventures going off
Aw.
places I don't know about.
I don't know where y'all are going, but Bexley's still chilling by the fire.
I think most of us are going to lay down. Well, I think most of us are well, 2 of us are laying down, 2 of us are chilling. And, well, I guess 3 of us are laying down for Vel.
Oh
I
yeah,
want to check the
Vel is
rod piece before
I'm
it gets too late.
check it.
Yeah, just see the direction it's pointing. Not where the wardens can see it when I pull it out, but see if the direction it's pointing at is still the tree or if it's reoriented in a different direction.
It's not. It's not pointing really anywhere. Every once in a while, it'll kind of jerk back towards the tree, that area, but it's not really doing much of anything.
Do we still have the psychic network? Or is that
How long
ended?
do your psychic whispers last?
She just re-upped it.
I had re-upped it to include Belle for like 7 hours.
You've got a little
Whenever
bit of
I roll
time
it.
left, yeah.
I'll communicate that over the network. Well, our rod seems confused about which way it's supposed to be pointing, so maybe this barrier the other piece is supposedly in is blocking it somehow.
If you pull out the current broad piece, does it still like shows going towards the tree, or the direction of the three moons vault?
Neither,
Neither.
really.
Just like spinning around like a compass at the North Pole.
Pretty much, right? Like a
It's
very
not. It's
broken
not.
compass.
It's not spinning, but every once in a while it'll just kind of twitch.
Well, that's concerning.
If the barrier is blocking it from pointing in the right direction, that's definitely something we're going to want to tell more than Kanan about when we get back. The thing we need is old One Eye getting a rod piece and sticking it in a barrier so we can't find it.
Sorry, I just didn't expect it.
Neither.
It's been so long we've been trying to avoid saying the name. It's just kind of a habit now.
Like,
If no one else has anything, as night goes on, each of you, Robin, Quetz, Bell, and no, Robin doesn't. So sorry. Bell, Quetz, and Zen. Bell and Zen begin their trance. Quetz, you drift off to sleep. Bexley, are you going to try to sleep? Or are you going to wait?
I'm gonna lay there and just watch them.
Okay.
Like just kind of like stare up at this.
The moon isn't directly overhead like midnight lights, but it is high.
Which moon
And,
is high right
I forgot there's 3 of them, isn't there? All 3 of them are kind of in different spots, but they do rotate around in the same path. So all 3 are visible. Why did I described it to you? I don't know why I forgot. As you're watching each of the moons come into full sight, Bexley. Oh yeah, you're able to hear footsteps come up on your right side, and you hear a whisper. Are you ready for a talk?
Guess so.
Come with me and be quiet. She's going to roll stealth once again. She's awful at it.
Yay, that's good for us.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
I was literally about to say, well, y'all may be terrible at stealth, and then I remembered who's rolling and what.
There's a reason why it's us coming.
Did you roll for stealth as well, Bexley? Or are you just going to go, okay, make dad noises as you stand up?
Yeah, I'm gonna say old
That is
man.
100% what it is, because I just rolled a nat one.
Okay.
Yeah!
I mean, if you think about it, she doesn't think anything's wrong. Like, she still thinks this. Yeah, I'm like, all right, whatever, let's go. Like,
Robin and Ren, you all watch as Bexley is led into some of the trees that are bordering the camp.
I feel so bad for laughing. I'm sorry. I just said because if I don't get it in my brain, it'll bother me. I just picture though with the nat one that Bexley was also in a hammock for some reason. And
Oh,
did
like,
something that my
balls
mom
out.
did last summer, where she was sat and went whoop, right upside down and went dunk. And so I just imagine that same thing. I'm just, oh god.
Better than what I imagined. She stands up, stretches, and goes, purr, and just hooks on.
That's what happens when she
Oh.
starts flying.
Yeah,
Oh.
with every wing
Right.
flap. Argentera looks at you and says, "It's just a little ways this way. It's a smaller clearing where we can see the moon full, or the moons. I just want to ask you a few questions. Don't be afraid."
Don't you want your boat, Georgie?
You all watch. Are you following along,
Yes.
Ren
Oh,
and
yeah.
Robin? Okay,
We are
you. I
stalking
saw. I
along.
heard you both roll. So,
Oh, no, I haven't rolled yet.
stealth.
37.
Yeah. Yeah. You are.
I
one
rolled
with
an
the 10.
18. Yeah.
33? Yeah.
33 and 37. Good lord. Watching from your places in the ether, you see her lead Bexley into a small clearing, and moonlight from all three moons is just cascading down. And Bexley, she looks at you once again and says, "I am so confident that you are Brylan. Whether your memory was wiped by spell, or you're just a wonderful actor, a wonderful liar, that I want to ask you a few questions. Now,
hey,
don't take me saying wonderful liar in the negative sense. Whether you're hiding or don't remember, either one, it makes no difference. If you are Bryla, I'm just glad that you were safe." Bexley, it's hard to call you that, but Bexley. Where do you hail from?
Up there, far away.
Need to do better than that.
I don't know.
How did you come about traveling with your companions?
I was on a job and I had just finished, and I was in a tavern. They were looking for more party members, and I didn't have another job to do, so it sounded like fun.
Here, and are you familiar at all with the Darkened Wood?
No.
Make a history check.
Okay.
Now make a wisdom throw. Straight wisdom. No, I want a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, no.
18.
As soon as you hear the words darken wood, you get a glimpse of a memory that you've never had before. Traveling through with other fairies, traveling through a dark wooded area and through what looks to be either a portal or an arcane gateway of some sort, and going into another realm where there are brightly colored where there's brightly colored flora all around you and other fey creatures, and it flashes into your mind quick, and then it's gone.
What? What was that? Why are you putting thoughts in my head?
I did no such thing.
That vision, memory, whatever you want to call it, is not mine. So where else is it supposed to come from?
That's good. And she looks at you and says, you remember something, don't you?
I don't remember anything besides what you wanted me to see.
I didn't want you to see anything. I don't have powers like that. I turned into a large wolf.
Okay, well, Quetz can turn into an ape and a bear and a spider and a, everything else.
Can he make you remember things?
He does have these berries that make do really weird stuff.
No. What I'm saying is, you've been gone for a very long time, and you do not know where you come from. You can't tell me.
So a lot of people don't know where they come from. Again, Quetz doesn't know where he comes from. I know he's not really a good argument, but
I'm not talking about any of your companions. I'm talking to you. Talking about you and who you were or are. The darkened wood leads to the fairy realm. Where fairies just begin, just are. Neither born nor created. They appear. Ryla was tired of her life in the fairy realm and sought adventure. Sought out the Blue Fire Wardens because she knew there was something different about it. She felt a kinship with us. It was then she was inducted into the Blue Fire Wardens and became one of us. Little one, look at the moons. Look at what they... And you see all three of them hanging high in the air. You have a kinship with the moons as well. With us. I can sense it on you. Who you are has been repressed. I don't know that for a fact, but I feel that. Do you want to know who you are? Where you come from?
I've gone through a lot recently. I died. I was wrapped in a cocoon. I used my blood to make my weapons stronger. I was brought back to life by a god named Almader, which, by the way, gods are real. That's a whole different sidetrack to go down.
Of course.
Now I'm well, I didn't know that until I died and one brought me back. And then now, I'm also a cleric, so I have blood magic and clericness, and now you're telling me that you think I'm also a werewolf. I mean, the movie's
I'm
really great.
saying you have something missing, and I'm trying to help you find it. Whether you be Bryla or someone else, there's a piece of you missing. Whether you accept it or not.
If the last was your friend, then how will
This is not about me. It is not about your friends or anyone else. It's about you. You were taken from us, and I can sense that something was taken from you. Think. Reach down deep. Look
you
at the
don't think I've tried
moons.
to remember anything?
Stop talking and listen. Look at the moons. Connect. Feel the primal urge within you. Reach down deep. How do they make you feel?
No.
Wisdom saving.
That is it.
A 7 on a wisdom saving throw? Okay.
I rolled a 2.
A 2.
Mhm.
You look up and you begin to shake as you're staring at the moons and quiver. Robin and Ren, as you watch, you can tell that it's not that she is beginning to tremble, as she's looking at them. And Argentera walks in front of you as you're looking, and she says, "You use your blood as I do." And she takes a dagger from a sheath on her hip and makes a small cut in the palm of her hand, and the dagger glows and ices over. Who do you think taught you these things? Where did you learn?
I don't know. All I remember from my past or from earlier in my life was fighting. But for everything.
Well, if that's
With-
not Bryla, I don't know who is.
Well, I've only known
Is-
myself as Bexley.
You're still trembling, by the way, and you feel in need of some sort of release, like something's building in you. Don't fight it. Let go. Your God will still be there. This is about you and finding who you are.
What do I do?
Focus. Breathe. And release it. I don't know how else to tell you. Call. She stops. She goes, "How do you call upon your blood magic?" You're right.
I reach back to my wing. Run my hand across the little blade with a little razor thing.
Okay.
And then
And you cut
shiver my
yourself?
palm.
Okay. Focus on that. Focus on what it means. Ask it to tell you who you are.
Staring at like the blood in my hand.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna die again.
Maybe.
Great. Oh no, that's a dirty 20. Woohoo!
Okay. That's what you probably wanted to pass that.
Sometimes can actually die in one camp.
As you're looking at it, a familiarity wave rushes over you, and you realize there is something missing, and you are connecting with it. As you look at your hand and you look at the moons, and you look once again at your hand and back at the moons again, you feel your back begin to bend a bit forward. And as you look at your hand, you feel your knuckles pop and your fingers extend. Let go, she says.
Happening to me.
Let go.
I don't know how.
And she finally just stops and says, shut up and let go.
She just, I guess, let go.
So you just let it happen.
Yeah. You keep yelling at me.
Your wings almost wither and fall as fur begins to sprout from your arms and face. And you feel you hear the bones and the joints popping and cracking as your face elongates, and you feel your canine teeth grow longer and sharper, and before you know it, you let out an intense howl at the moon as the claws on your hands grow, and you stand before her, a full werewolf in its hybrid form.
How
The
how big is
process is
she?
she is roughly 5
Okay.
inches taller than what she was.
Oh.
So
He's
it
a
looks like a
corgi.
werewolf baby.
I
She
just put
is.
the
That's
AI
okay.
image.
Hey guys,
in,
hey,
the
wait.
Discord. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt everybody. But listen, this is a big thing now. She's not a corgi, she is a werewolf. Um, you have discovered that your blood hunter circle is, or your order is Order of the Light.
Just sitting there staring, like looking, like running my tongue over, which I'm literally doing that in my own, like, for real teeth. I'm like running my tongue over. What
And
just happened?
And it feels right.
No. What just happened? This
You found out who you truly are. Or Bexley. It is not me to say whether you stay with the order or not, or the wardens or not. But it couldn't help but show you who you truly are.
I haven't gone through enough recently. Now this, and it doesn't tell me what happened. I still don't know why I don't remember anything.
And the whole thing, you're saying it in her voice, but you guys are hearing, I don't know what happened, like this gruff voice and this anthropomorphic wolf just standing there raging. Make another wisdom
What
saving
happened
throw.
to me? Is that
Make
better?
another wisdom saving throw.
That is a. No.
Okay. Plus what?
Oh wait, wisdom saving throw 5.
So 25. That primal urge rising up in you, you're able to quell it just enough so you don't lash out at her. and with claws and teeth, or the urge to go into full wolf form does not, you're able to pull back from that. You have discovered a power that was within you and that you were holding back. Now, whether you decide to take a hold of that and stay here and help the fight, or go with your companions, is completely your journey. But I'm telling you now, Bexley, this is who you are. Be it whether you were Bryla before and Bexley now, or always Bexley, I knew there was something different about you. I could sense it. I still believe that you are Bryla, that you have a new destiny. Think about that. Accept it.
It didn't come through on our end for the rest of it, so there you go. Oh, you guys didn't hear it, rather.
Why was this taken from me then?
It wasn't.
Or why was it? Why don't I remember any of it? I remember nothing.
Our fight is here. Your journey will reveal more.
That's if
But
they
it's-
could take me back.
Who?
My party, my friends.
Who's to know that they don't even know? This is something that you can do, just as I can. And she looks at you and she just starts, her shoulders pop forward, and her full transformation, not full transformation, she turns into that hybrid wolf form and stands before you and says, it's not permanent, but it is useful.
How do I change? I
Concentrate.
can't stay like
Will yourself back.
so,
Nope.
like Uber.
You're going to make another wisdom saving throw.
Of course I am. $23.
And as you sit and you stand and control your breathing and you think on it, you begin to watch as your hands curl back to normal. The fingernails, the claws turn into regular fingernails on your hand once again. And the fur sheds from your skin and you shrink back down to your normal size. The process takes about 30 seconds as it goes. And the last thing you feel is your wings unfurl on your back again and take their place where you normally stow them when you're not flying.
And I'm like overhead.
She says, now that you know there's something more about you, I encourage you to find the rest of your memories or leave it to your future. Fierce,
Sure.
you ask almost too many questions.
Yeah. What?
And brave. And you took up for others.
I'm still a part of me. I don't know.
Your journey will reveal. I'm not here to force you to do anything. I wanted to show you what you're capable of. You watch as she the transformation back to her human form takes place, and she looks at you and says, "I know this is shocking. I know it's a lot, but I couldn't let it go. You were a part of champions here for good, and you needed to know that.
There are others like me.
You see a whole camp full of them.
I meant,
But the fairies, yes,
what happened to them?
they live on in the fairy realm. They make their way here, they cause their troubles, they live life the best they can.
But there's
What
no
you
other
all do to
fairy-
I'm sorry?
But there are no other fairy blue warden or fire wardens or
None that have survived so
Sure.
far.
Huh.
In the past, yes, but we watched them fall in battle. You were just taken from us.
you know.
We don't know. This was a lot, and I'm aware of it. Take rest. Pray. Whatever you feel you need to do. Sleep. Tomorrow is a big day, and you have a lot on your mind. I'm sorry for bringing this all on you at once, but once I saw you, I could not let it go. And know
But
that
if I'm not her anymore,
then you're you, and that's good enough. As long as you keep doing good.
would you guys accept me back as needed or if needed?
Oh dear, you'll always have a home here. Always. Let's go back.
Be right behind you.
And
Can
Argentira
we
starts
switch?
walk directly towards Robin and Rin in your general direction.
Can we please do like a side backup like view of them during that whole thing?
Oh, that's exactly what's happening.
Actually, I was going to say, how are y'all reacting to this?
Open mouths, just like
Oh, well, yeah, but then also Robin, like,
Yeah, just watching.
mm-hmm. Also eating to make sure not saying anything. Robin has a bigger mouth as I do.
Robin randomly rolls up with like a thing of popcorn, just like,
I even said that in the chat. That I'm like, I'm eating
Right.
popcorn.
Obviously, she's not going to see you as she walks past you because you all became one with the shadows.
but aren't her
Yeah, she-
senses heightened?
Not to beat a 33 and a 35.
You
Yeah, they're
know.
real good, but they're not that good.
Oh, I mean, Bexley just kind of stays behind and just like keeps like rotating her hand, like, you know, while she's looking at it, just almost completely lost, like lost in everything. And she keeps kind of saying the name, Ryla, almost trying to make it make sense in her mind or feel familiar or anything like that.
You two,
Y'all
are you
just gonna
going
leave
out?
me there,
Yeah,
jerks.
are y'all going out to
Oh.
later, or you're going back to camp?
Did
Oh,
keep
she
wanting to
passed
I
say
you.
stayed behind.
Argentina. I keep wanting to say Argentina.
Me
Did
too.
Argentina walk past us? Is
She-
Bexley by herself?
She just stayed behind.
Okay, so I'll nudge Robin and like
Knocked the cheese out of his hand or whatever he was eating.
the popcorn.
It was Turon, thank you very much.
Oh, sorry.
A Puerto Rican
Oh.
treat.
I'll gesture Robin and be like, "What? Should we talk to her or should we give her space?"
Personally, I think give her space. Kind of like coming out. Like, let her do it at her own time. We know. We'll be supportive. As much as
Okay.
we can, really. I don't know. I've never been changed into something else before, so.
Can I do a perception check just to see if, like,
Good luck.
Angela, dear, you can sure try.
yeah, no.
No,
You did,
I'm actually
33.
very curious at this point.
It'd be a fort.
Yeah, no, you ain't got a clue.
Well, I think Robin and I will.
I was really hoping to be like, y'all can come out now.
No. Yeah.
Wait, they have to stealth away, don't they?
Mhm.
Ooh, who's rolling that one?
You both have advantage.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Are you going back to camp, Bexley?
No.
You want to sleep out in the
Not
field?
yet.
Oh.
I mean, not yet. At least.
Robin and Ren, are you all going back to camp?
I think so. I mean, I'm planning on it.
Okay. What'd you roll for stealth?
Oh. That's a nat 20 for a 39.
And
hope.
Ren.
I rolled a 30. I feel like I rolled
30?
so slow. Low comparison.
You all
I
slink
had
back to
such
camp.
delusional high hopes.
You all slink back to camp with the visions of your friend turning into a werewolf in
You
your
shaking,
head,
Robin.
discovering. And I think with Bexley standing in the field in the moon light of the moons, and you all slinking back to camp, we're gonna take a break, and we'll be back to continue on our session.
Time, it's got a way of coming back around every now and again. When you get a second chance, don't turn it down. Take a shot in the wind. Oh, don't let the little moments go. It all looks brighter when you know. One day you'll look back and wish you had what you have, 'cause every breath is like a piece of gold. One day you'll look back and wish you had what you have, 'cause every breath is like a piece of gold. It's like a piece of gold. Every breath is like a piece of gold. Hold on to all the things you love the most. Never know when they're gone. Don't get caught up in chasing your own ghost. In the storm, find the calm. Shots that you don't take are shots you never miss. But still you gotta try, so don't let yourself wake up one day and wish that you had another life. Oh, don't let the little moments go. It all looks brighter when you know. One day you'll look back and wish you had what you have.
Charleston, made in Carolina. Some dance, some prance. I'll say there's a
I was like, kind of fun. And we get back to the creepiness, and everybody's loading in, and we're back.
Yay, we're back. Sorry. Got a 2 random text messages. And one of them was asking me to pay a toll.
Hmm.
So
what
my
state?
Is it a scam? I
I
get so
didn't
many
look
of
at it.
those.
Yeah,
Oops.
yeah. I finally got it again. I didn't even look and see what state it was. But it's definitely a scam. Yeah, we're back. So, if we're ready, we'll just jump right into it. Bexley, you are standing alone in a field at night. Are you ever going back to bed?
Yeah.
Okay. Ren and Robin, you are not discovered as I keep wanting to say Argentina now too. Thanks, Christy.
You're grabbing me, Argentina. Yeah.
Argentina walked back. She did not see you at all. She walked straight by you. Of course, you're off to the side a little bit, and she settled in to rest for the night. Bexley, you make your way back. Are y'all going ahead? Oh, you all already snuck off it. Go to, but
Yep.
you are aware of Bexley as she makes her way back into camp and settles in for the night. Anything else anybody that's not asleep wants to do, or are you just settling in for your trances / sleep?
I envy the sleep that Robin is able to get. At 2:32 a.m. again for me. For him, just out.
Okay. Go ahead and mark yourselves with a long rest. As day breaks, there is, you all smell a pot of what could only be called porridge on the fire, and is being doled out into small wooden bowls to everyone. And Argentina walks around and says, morning. I hope you all slept well. You all have quite a task ahead of you today. So much so that we have also worked up a rite that will help you pass. It will help Riffle get you closer, but it doesn't last forever. It's not permanent. So he will be taking his lead as soon as he gets you to the entrance of the vault. And she looks around and says, Anorak, come forth. And a dark-haired half-elven man walks up wearing the same blue cloak. And he looks at you all and says, morning. I believe we have something that will help. If you allow us to perform this rite, anyone, Riffle, but anyone that may be affected by the magic that surrounds and is in the Three Moons Vault, you'll be able to pass through just fine. But it is not permanent. I know our leader has already told you that. But once you're there, if you see the red moonlight, and allow me to correct myself, if you are able to retrieve the captive, Valandar. If you see the red moonlight, don't let him wander into it. Only you will
My
be
head
protected.
just pops up.
But
Kind of like lock eyes with her.
oh. Okay, yeah. She looks at you and just nods at you like, you'll be fine. But gives you a look like urgency. And then she says, I will say this, once you interrupt the ritual, Valandar will be able to move freely about the vault and outside. But you have to interrupt the ritual. So, the right, both of them gather you all together, and they draw a few sigils in the dirt and raise their hands on either side and begin an arcane ritual. For the next 12 hours, Griffle and anyone that is now next to him will be unaffected by the forced transformation effect of the red moonlight. Griffle will get you there, but he will be coming back to us once you're in. We've lost so many. I hope you forgive me for saying this. I would rather not lose another. Not to say that you are expendable, but this may be your destiny. And who's to argue with that? So have some breakfast. Get fueled up, and you'll be ready to be on your way. You, and she points at Quetz, still have your scroll, correct?
Yes. Of course I do. I wrap
Good.
my fingers across my nice little scroll case on my coat.
Perfect. Don't be shy with it when you come across Valandar. He is in his wolf form. Use it. So,
Of course.
please, she points to the small pot, and she's like, eat. And when you're ready, be on your way. Are y'all going to eat? I like how y'all just
Yes.
stop and stare at me for a minute.
We'll
Oh,
We'll
I was making an
partake.
audio thing.
We'll partake. I'll just let somebody else eat it first, and make sure that they're still.
Oh, the rest of them
alive
are
after a
just
few
wolfing
bites.
it down.
Yeah. Okay. We'll
Yeah.
take
No
both
pun
then.
intended.
And
Hey.
yeah, that was good. Well done. And this is now eating it. But it's just a simple porridge, but it's good. I mean, good enough.
Righto.
All right.
Same. I mean, be eating as well. But would be like looking over at Bexley, going back and forth. That like it's probably not that subtle in terms of trying to back at Bexley. Then it ran. Then at Bexley. Then it ran. Like I want to respect your wishes to not like go until, but it's like no, I can't.
Do I like make eye contact with him or notice this?
I'm not hiding
not-
it, so
Not hiding it. What's your passive perception? Like something crazy.
Passive perception is 15. My passive insight is 20.
Well, insight. I mean, he's not lying with his eyes or anything. Just seems
No, I know. I'm just
it's high
saying my
enough to
passive
notice that
perception is
it's high enough to notice that he is looking at you and looking at Ren and looking at you and looking at Ren, like biting the cat claws on his hand paws there.
Super subtle.
I'm just gonna look at him with like a. I kind of want to do like the whole like puppy dog like cat thing where it's just like, huh? With like a questioning look towards Robin. Like, what are you doing?
Oh, sorry. Miley's so cute right now.
Miley, do the head tilt thing.
She can't hear you, so she won't.
I know. Not helpful. But yeah, so I just kind of give like the look to Robin, like, what is wrong? What are you doing?
I'll just give you the eyebrow raise because that's like there's not gonna be any communication. I'm just like wait for you to say something because in my mind I'm thinking you might be putting all our lives in danger if you don't want to say it. But so we know to keep you closer to where you need to be. But if you don't say anything by the time we get closer there, then I will out you. So that we all know that you need to be there. But I'm trying to give you the chance to
I want
do it
you
on your own
to. I
terms.
want you all to know that I respect the choice of playing a paper and pencil role-playing game and playing it out with looks and not
Yes.
saying anything to each other.
But like, you can have a whole conversation with just the eyes. Like,
Yeah.
Hold on. Can in Psychic Link, can you like have a private channel?
Like,
Like-
done.
I could set it up for just like me and Robin.
Sorry.
Not helpful. Wait, so no one else speaks Thieves' Cant, right?
we all do except for our
Quest.
Quest.
That was something
Yeah,
that we
that's me
all
on the side.
discovered a minute
It's
ago.
okay.
Even
I
Mel.
speak
Okay.
the equivalent of the cosmic tongues.
Wait, Thieves' Cant is like sign language, isn't it?
It's a lot. It can be a lot of things.
It's a mixture
Can
of
also
sign
be
language, written, passphrases, things like that.
Alright, so after seeing this look with Robin, I want to very subtly, I guess I'm a stealth,
Yep.
like sign, you know, don't you? Or you were there, weren't you? So, come
Maybe
on,
you can
good
offer
stealth
groovy
roll.
tips, Robin.
Since I don't know what
Wow.
she's saying, just like touching her elbow and pulling her ear 3
Yeah.
times and
You're like,
Yeah, she's like,
Scram-
I rolled a 16 on stealth.
Oh, everybody sees you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Come on.
yeah. So everybody, but I mean, only those that understand it. Which the best for all we know, it's pretty much everyone in our party except one, except for
I was
Quest.
trying to hide it mainly from like Zen, to be honest.
I don't know.
Well,
can,
you
I,
didn't.
can, I, s- can I smell the magic with an arcana?
What magic?
Well, her communion
Oh.
with the moon and a new form. Well, not a new form as in the werewolf, but as in a new connection with magic.
Let me check some.
It's like a cousin to a druid, right?
What other languages do you speak, Robin?
Oh. Let's see. Gotta find that. So, language: common, giant, goblin, orc, thieves' cant.
All right,
I
so
would-
we just have common and thieves camp.
I would say, Mike,
Oh,
with
yeah,
Arcana check, you might
Robin,
be able to tell
you
something
and I are the only
different,
ones
but
who
not
speak
quite
goblin.
what.
That is true.
Man, I
Depending
should have
on
gone
the
with
Arcana
Goblin
check
instead
roll.
of.
29.
Something
Yeah.
definitely different. Because while it is
Yeah,
I can't tell if
Hemocraft.
it's just the new
Scratching.
allergies, like, or
Yeah.
what.
She's got
it's
fleas now?
Hemocraft.
Yeah.
It's Hemocraft, so it's not something that you're particularly familiar with, but know of. But something's different. It could just be like,
New shampoo. New
yeah,
eyeliner.
Wait, sidebar. Sorry, is is that's the actual name? By the way, if it is, I really love it. Hemocraft.
Mhm.
I love that so much because that's always the term too. Like in clinical, it's like, oh, there's some heme over here. You know, like there's some hemorrhage here. We need to fix this. But like
Yeah.
the patient's conscious be like, there's heme.
Hemocraft, Chronergy, which is time magic, and then
Graviturgy.
Graviturgy. Yeah.
So at this point, everybody presumably knows something's going on, but half of us
Well,
don't know what.
Ren, Vel, and Zen all saw in poorly hidden. Well, from you all. I mean, the others didn't notice. They thought she was just wiping her nose or swatting a fly or something. But out of the group that is, uh, you all know that she signed in Thieves' Cant. Don't you? Or gave that message. Quetz, on the other hand, knows something's going down, but doesn't understand Thieves' Cant.
I just can't.
Ha! Then
It's okay. I don't.
I just can't.
Thank you. Someone else knows that movie. I get it.
Oh,
I
forgot
thought we were
about
going Jungle Book.
geomancy as well.
Sorry, I'm double checking on some stuff. Don't mind me.
They're fine.
Well,
Um,
while we're having breakfast,
mhm.
Zen will turn to Quest. You're good with rituals, right? Any chance you could replicate what they just did in case we find Valandar and do it again?
That depends. I guess I can make an Arcana check for their experience and like calling how they did it.
Sure.
But without a recipe, from them, might be a little bit harder. But maybe maybe they'd be willing to share. But let's see. I'll make Arcana to, I guess, see if I can decipher or
Mhm.
reverse engineer.
Or just ask them to show it to you again?
Yeah, but rolling is more fun because
Yeah.
then you get a
Well,
33.
I would say the role is for you to see if you could actually do. And the answer with a 33 is you think you're pretty positive you could replicate. But you would need the proper you would need the spell ingredient, basically, the components for it. And the proper, the proper somatic and material components. Not somatic, verbal and material components for it.
Yeah, I'll go with. Was it our Kinder buddy?
Riffle?
Acid?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No. Riffle
Right.
is just throwing porridge in his gob right now.
Okay.
It
How
was-
many druids was it?
2.
Wait,
I'll,
are they druids or are they just werewolves?
They are not druids. They are
They're druish.
they're druid.
Yes.
They have a hint of druish in them, but they are not full on druids. They are a mixture. Ranger, some are rangers, some are clerics.
Druid adjacent.
Druid adjacent. Yeah, nature lovers. But Argentira was one of them.
Well, I could go approach her and see if she's willing to share the ritual, and in return, I could help by sharing a ritual for the dryad and her small group.
She looks and says, "It's a deal."
Okay.
She pulls
So I
out-
guess we share our spell component pouches. Be like, all right, so you got. Oh, you have a brown owl's feather. Oh, see, I haven't been using that one. Like,
She actually reaches out to the half elf, and he puts a small leather pouch in her hand. She goes, "Here are the components you would need," and one of them is actually an eagle feather. So you're almost on with that. Well done. There is a piece of jade in there as well, and some various like soil, unidentified moss, things like that. She said, "These are what you need." And she's like, "Quill and parchment, please." and so the dwarf that you saw last night kind of grumbles and walks over and pulls out a small piece of parchment, and she takes a quill from him, a little bit of an inkwell,
Well,
and writes it
while
down. She
she's-
goes,
While she's doing that, I want to hand the dwarf one of my good bear wine infusions.
"Okay,
Bottle from
all right." He's like, "Oh, okay."
a hair of the dog you wish had bit you.
He puts it in his pouch. He's like, "Appreciate it. We'll try that later. It's even a little bit early for me." And she writes down the exact ritual that you would need, rolls it up, takes a little bit of string that she finds in her pouch and ties it up, hands it to you.
I guess if Robin wants to pull me on the broom with Tensor's disc, I can spend some time writing into my book.
Okay.
Sure, I'm happy to do that. Seems to often be our MO. Honestly, works pretty.
Riffle,
I get
you
up
seem, huh?
I kind of get up. Argentina?
Sarah.
Argentia.
Argentia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Argentia.
Argentia. I keep saying the wrong thing because she's been called everything else, even though I have it right in front of me. It just doesn't come out right.
I'll go up to her kind of a wave. And I'm gonna freaking like fail itself again and be like, ask her, I'm not gonna werewolves can't, or we can't go near that. But you said I'm okay. What if I can't control this? How do I know I'm not gonna turn and hurt them? And
she puts her hand up. Says, "Still yourself. Merely helped you unlock it. It is yours to control." Gods, you are Brissa. You have to be. Because you didn't listen.
who's Brissa now?
Not Brissa, but Bryla. That was one of the names. That was legitimately one of the names I thought about, but I realized I got it from Christy.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's my
yeah.
character's name in Daggerheart.
And I was like, wait, I know that name. And I looked at the Discord and I was like, that's where I freaking know that name. So that's out. Bryla. And but I had multiple names, and that was one first one I scratched out. I was like, that's where I got that name. So sorry about that. But she goes, God, you are right. And she just laughs and goes, pay attention to my words. 12 hours. You'll be fine. Valandar is not under this wrath. That's why you will possibly have to fight him. And now your companion has the right. He'll be able to cast it once more. You're fine. I promise.
He'll teach me how to control it when we get back.
You'll know.
I cannot put my friends in danger. I
Did
will
you
not
attack?
put my friends in danger.
Did you attack me? Did you?
No.
Then why would you attack them? You're
I
under a
have
right.
no idea what's. I'm not talking about right now. I'm talking about after we.
It is yours to control. Ryla, believe in yourself and what you can do.
Really got to figure out everything of who I am.
Good luck.
Okay.
Sorry.
Where's
I'll trust you.
Where's the adventure in that? I'll have you know, you weren't very secretive, so you may have some explaining to do to your friends. Ready yourselves, she says to the whole group. Riffle, grab your spear. Get ready. Take them on their way. She looks at you again and says, you can do this. But I'll be here when you get
Like, I
back.
have a choice.
I'll be here when you get back if you have any further questions. I know you will. It's a lot, but you're fine. You've got this. Besides, aren't you, as you said, a cleric of Ilmater now? Whoever that is?
Never told you what God brought me.
Yeah, you did.
Did I?
Yep.
Okay, sorry.
Yep.
My apologies. I do not
Boom,
remember saying that.
face! No, I'm kidding.
I have
Ronnie
not heard
remembered something. Yeah, you did. You word souped it right out on her. So she's like, whoever ill made her. If he chose you, he has to be good. Or curious. Reach out to him.
that. You're right. I will have.
I know. It's okay. Now, join your group. It's time for you to depart. The 12 hours started 10 minutes ago. Griffle looks around and goes, all right. Are you all ready?
I believe
Yeah.
so.
I'll get you
Y'all,
there.
I've had the music, like the background music, turned down so low. All I could hear was like what I thought were wind chimes. The past few minutes, I'm like looking around my apartment, like, where are these wind chimes coming
The
from?
ghost.
I just figured it. Okay, sorry.
Riffle begins, he grabs his pack, spear, says, follow me, and he starts walking off into the. As you follow behind, walks for a bit, and then you find a trail. And he begins walking along it. He said, we have about 4 miles before we get there. Then I have to take my leave. Now, since I can go in just a little bit, and I'm protected, I'll take you as far as I can to the entrance. And then, per our leader, I got to go back. I will get you there. Keep your heads on a swivel. Let's travel. Continues walking. We're going to the outskirts of those mountains. And he points forward, and through the trees, you can see a mountainous range in the background, miles off. It says, the story goes like a millennia ago, a chunk of the red moon, it got sheared off and broke into meteorites and rained down on Kryn. Now, when those hit, the impact formed craters throughout all of the northern parts of this mountain, of the northern Dagard Mountain, where we're heading to the outskirts of. Now, the ancient wardens chose one of those craters as a site for a shrine where they could revere Kryn's moons. Now, those wardens, they built 3 magical towers that you'll see. There's a white tower, a handsome red tower, and a lone black tower for each of the 3 moons. Solinari, the white, Lunatari, the red, and Nuatari, the black.
I don't know, one time.
No, that's a lot.
No, just the
Solinari,
names of the.
Solinari, white, Lunatari, the red moon, and Nuatari, the black.
Okay, thank you. Sounds good.
The cataclysm destroyed the White Tower, and it disrupted the balance of magic between the three towers. That's why Lord Soth's forces, they came in and took control of these ruins, this vault. The walls that you're going to see, they built. And then they carved out this underground vault, which is now named Three Moon Vault. They kept prisoners, treasure. Now, the vault is under the control of the servant of Lord Soth. It operates for a prison, which is why we know Valandar is there. And it keeps all the Overlord, Lord Soth's enemies in a safe house for all his underlings. That's where Taramini Night's Edge comes in. She's the one that's doing this ritual. An archmage. She oversees the vault, and she is very loyal to Lord Soth. So please, be careful as you're in, because you will have to face her. Now remember, rescue Valandar. Stop the ritual by getting the rod piece at all costs. Otherwise, Kryn is lost, and we can do nothing about it. He continues walking, and kind of gets solemn after a while. And he kind of just says over his shoulder to you, I truly wish to go with you. I want to avenge my brothers and sisters who fell. If I'm caught too long in there, you'll have to put me down. We'll go back, and I will talk the rest of the wardens into watching your back, so to speak. If any of Lord Soth's knights come out, anything like that, they'll face us. You won't have to worry about them coming back and trapping you in or coming up behind you. Gods, you have to be careful. There's so much writing. I don't know what this artifact means to you all. I don't know what it does or what it is. But it's brought nothing but woe to this land. Get it out. I know you can. And he just keeps on walking. After trotting on foot for a little while, he remains quiet and just listens. You can hear his footsteps, quickly on the ground. Those of you who are flying or riding a nightmare or using their wings,
Being dragged.
being
Or
dragged on,
lava.
being dragged on Tensor's floating disc.
I'm like Austin Powers on the circular bed.
Yeah.
I did it when David was taking a drink.
If there is anything that you need, any information, now would be the time to ask Rifle. Because you watch as the towers appear, as the mountain range grows closer, and they just kind of come up like they're almost rising from the ground in the distance. And he says, there it is. We'll be there shortly.
You don't happen to know what this archmage looks like, do you?
She's elvish. just like you. Long blonde hair, dressed in usually probably an elaborate red robe. She'd be pretty if she weren't so awful, but she is pretty terrible. That's about all I
You
know.
remember? Did she specialize in any particular area of magic, like making things go boom, raising the dead, throwing stuff at people? What did she do?
Yes. I've never faced her myself, but I will say this. Um, there have been reports of her flying. Um, people have seen her shoot arcs of lightning at people. Um, they're it really honestly terrifying to me, but she controls pretty powerful magic. I've never known her a story to say that she throws anything at anybody, but you never know.
And
Oh,
anything else in there aside from her we need to be worried about? Besides
yes.
your leader, who, yeah,
Yeah. I mean, it houses Lord Soth's minions, Death Knights, all sorts of things.
do any of us know anything about Death Knight?
I don't think you would, because this is a different realm.
Do we know anything about them in our realm?
No,
Okay.
they are a Kryn Dragonlance villain.
Yeah.
How old?
Um, some of them, that would mean that they were alive.
I mean, how long have they been animated?
How long have you been 18?
Okay, sorry, I just didn't expect that at all. So that just
The
completely got
mighty
me.
hand of the one above all in the Faerunian pantheon comes down and mushes Rin to the ground.
So,
Excuse yourself from the stream and roll up a new character. No, I'm kidding. What was the it could be of any age really. Once knights fall, they are raised once again to be death knights. Soft.
uh,
Some of them could be a century old. Some of them could be 20 years of age. The
beyond the
elf,
Death Knights themselves, are there any other foot soldiers we have to worry about?
um, from what I understand, there are guardians, constructs of some sort. Um, there are other creatures wandering about there. Mostly what you'll see is Black Rose Bearers, which are Death Knights. Death Knight adjacent. I've heard stories of Minotaur skeletons, things like that. So uh, I wish I could be of more service to know what's in there, but I've never been in there. We tried, but we told you what happened. Once again, I'm so sorry. I wish I could tell you more. Ah, up here. The goat path. You see another small path leading off the main one. You can tell it's very rough and definitely what he called it is a goat path. He said just a little ways up this. We'll be there before you know it.
Any sign that anything or anyone has been on this path recently?
Make a survival check.
21.
Okay. There are definitely
Really good.
smaller. Yeah, that's good. Small animal prints like goats and things. Yeah, that's the only thing that's been on this path.
Okay.
He takes you down this path a little ways, and after a little bit of more travel, you see almost a wall of red light cascading around. He goes, "There it is." He goes, "Well, stand back." He walks right up to the light and he goes, "Here goes nothing." And he just takes a step through and stops for a second and goes, "Well, I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good." You see him like take his thumb and check his teeth. Like, I don't want to chew your faces off, so come on. Let's go.
Barely we go.
Okay.
Quick thing before we, go any further. Funny story. Apparently this Viola person that she thought I was, apparently I really am, and all my memories were like wiped, not amnesia, like they're gone, and she doesn't even know why. But apparently I can do the whole like werewolf thing. But this right like keeps me from doing it, and then apparently she gave quests like how to do it again, and then once we get back, she's gonna teach me how to control it. But she said I can control it because it's part of me and all this other stuff. But just wanted to let you know. So all right, let's go. Go team, go. And I just like walk straight through.
Mhm.
What just happened?
Could have used that information like 3 hours ago when we were trying to plan.
I agree.
And
That's why I
then
was
we'll
giving
just
the
start
look.
walking.
So now we can't piss her off to the point where she wants to bite us.
They said I could control it, and she's gonna train me or work with me to make sure that I understand. But look, I just learned this last night. I'm working on like 3 hours of sleep. I have no idea what's going on, but
No, you're not.
let's
Because
just
if you're working on 3 hours
Yeah.
of sleep, you would be going on a level of exhaustion.
okay. I got 4 hours of sleep. Whatever doesn't put me on exhaustion.
Not 4 hours. I think it's a full 8.
8 hours. You went to bed.
Fine.
That's
Wait, I'm
why I
working on
asked
only 8 hours
specifically
of
if you were
sleep.
going to bed.
She
But
doom
let's
scrolled
just
all night.
not worry about it right now because I can't do anything. Not that I would, but so we're just gonna, survive at a later date when we don't have to, go get the rat piece and save another werewolf from werewolfing out and killing us. So yeah, good talk, good talk.
Yeah, no, sorry, Bex, but this is definitely one of those we kind of have to worry about it now
No, we got 24 hours.
because of the situation.
Still got 24 hours, so
We can
We can circle
address
back.
it later, but we kind of have to worry about it now.
she said I'm good. Said I can't, even if I'm in like moonlight stuff. I think that's yeah. So she at least made sure that we got 4 hours.
Pretty sure 12 hours.
She gave what's another whatever it needs to do the right again.
Well,
Well, if we're here for 24 hours, that means we've definitely done something wrong.
Yep, so let's not be here for more than 24 hours.
yeah. Well, after
idea,
that, I
great
need
idea.
to touch some weird magic. So I'm gonna walk to the red wall and put my tongue out. So that's the first thing that hits it. I walk through.
Just
Okay.
Light.
I've already walked through, and I'm the
Wow.
freaking werewolf. Like, I've already walked through it.
tastes like air. It's moonlight.
I'll put the nightmare back into its statue form, stick it in my pocket.
Okay.
As we're walking.
As he's leading. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I will just quickly. What was it? Just do what was it? Disguise self.
Okay.
Just to look like a werewolf. To look like the one we've seen earlier. Just be on the safe side because why not? It might throw him off.
And I'm going to prepare my usual walking shillelagh.
Okay.
Things like that.
Oh no!
What? Did you
Did you
Who's
give
the
it
closest
a-
to me?
like a
Who's the closest to me right
athletic?
now?
Is stealth no longer an option?
Well,
We
you're
haven't
hauling,
established that.
You're hauling wets, so I would say that he is the closest to you.
But I just
It's
walked through
not
the wall.
debilitating. Well, I mean that's why I wasn't too sure who was near me. Well, let's see. We are. Nope.
It's okay. Hit me with it. Hit me with it.
No, I was gonna say it a different way, but I'm like, nope. We're on stream. The nearest creature to me is immediately bandaged awkwardly, i.e., restrained. DC 13 strength to escape. You get wrapped in bandages.
Just like Mum-Ra from the Thundercats, you just see bandages come out of nowhere and start wrapping. Wets, you are bound up now.
18.
18,
okay.
and you immediately rip
Since
out.
I'm so skinny, I just like pull my shoulders in a little bit more, and then they just fall down.
All right, then we're good. Now I look like a werewolf.
But I do collect the magically conjured bandages from nothingness because
DM.
it
called
never
that.
said they disappear.
Yeah, it does. So, but yeah.
As after the word salad from Bexley, and the weird bandages coming out of nowhere, and the giant flaming horse turning into a statue, Riffle just looks around and goes, "Oh God, good luck."
To be fair, this is actually not even the worst we've ever gone into a situation, so we're good. But thank you.
Good to know. Good to know. He continues to walk, and he stops at after a certain distance, and he says, "There," and he points ahead the goat path. You see the goat path a little ways ahead, dead ends at the convergence of 3 steep cliff walls. You see 2 pillars flanking a stone double door set into the wall. Next to each pillar stands a silver statue of a tall, mostly human-shaped individual. You notice that the heads of these individuals look like crescent moons. He goes, "Be careful. Those are the Moonlight Guardians. And they guard this entrance. But this entrance is a secret. Walk carefully, tread carefully. But this is where I leave. Follow the path in. You can get past these guardians, you're in. You can do it." And he looks at Bexley and goes, "Huh. Wouldn't have pegged you for a werewolf. Neat.
Neither would I.
Okay. Well, we truly appreciate what you're doing for Kryn and for the ward. Take care of yourself. I got to get back." He begins to walk off, then finally turns around and says, "I have hope in you. I have confidence in you. I've seen you fight. You can do this. just know we're all behind you. All of the wardens, and we're watching your back. Bye. And he just walks off.
Yep.
As you stand facing the entrance of the Three Moons Vault, down this goat path, just a little ways, these guardians standing their post at the door. It seems foreboding. This moonlight cascading over you. It's probably about 3/4 to half a mile away still. And you can see these guardians standing there. This is where you find the artifact that you believe to be the rod piece. And you have your mission before you. And that's where we're going to end tonight. We'll pick it up next week. Or no, not next week, in 2 weeks, because we're taking next week off.
Can I check our rod piece real quick?
Yeah.
See if it's still wonky.
It seems to be locking in a little bit towards the vault.
Awesome. All right. Stick it
So-
back in its little hidden pocket.
We'll pick up in 2 weeks. If you're watching, we appreciate you watching. I appreciate you players. You guys are awesome. You all have a werewolf as a buddy now, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that's about it. And we'll see you next time. Bye.
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 I like it.